Hi guys, Spaz Eternal. It's Beast Warm Simulator. Sorry, my videos have been kind of shoddy lately because I've been up really late at night and my wife is sleeping beside me, so I can't talk. Just trying to finish up this last brown bear quest and figure out if this gummy star thing absolutely any good. Alright, let's find it. I just went and put my gummy mask on and got my unlimited gumdrops. I don't think this gummy star one's really any good for a passive. I haven't done my homework into the passives and anything as of late. I'm stressed out. Trying to get my equipment and stuff back to me. I actually have my sound on so I can hear the song. I guess each passive has a different tune or something. Find out. Well, in a field, a 2% chance to summon a gummy star, which grants 2% white capacity. Goo, 45 seconds. Star grows as you collect goo, granting goo up to 4 times. Larger it gets. After 45 seconds, the gummy star pops, gathering honey tokens equal to 1%. Gifted colorless B-type of collected gummy tokens over the field. What? And gumdrop tokens over the field. Increases with goo collected. There it is. Grind, grind, grind! No, go away! Holding the wrong phone. I'm crippled. Who you are anyway? Stay there ringing your message. Come to the worst possible time. So I gotta get all these tokens. I'm gonna choose one of these. And that was it. 4 gumdrops from the gummy star. 73 million. That's it? That's not good. That sucks! I thought blue pollen and stumpin would be best, so I'd have this 4 billion left. No time. Haven't even made 1 billion yet. Gotten too advanced. Used to be when my gummy went off, you just see that mission bar just go brrrr. Ding. Done. You mean more than one star? Feels like. So I've been down lately because I finally got my settlement. And my ex, I do owe her child support and everything. But she's well taken care of. My kids are fine and all that. My parents are rich. She's got no problems. She's got a pool and she's getting it heated as we speak. Like, she's okay. She doesn't need my only $10,000 I'm ever gonna get. So I got my settlement. We had this house to rent to own for double of what it's worth. Now it's a trailer, so it was 16 grand is the cost of it, and we agreed to rent to own for 30. And it really bit me because this place is rotten and falling apart. It's from the 70s. I still got screw-in fuses instead of a breaker box and all that stuff. So. Lots of problems. I had to redo my own gas lines, and the day I did that, the neighbor's house burned down. Smoking. It was careless smoking. Found 2 trailers on the end and hurt 8 others. Quite a scary scenario when I come back after. Because I come back to fire trucks and paramedics and everything everywhere. I thought it was my gas lines. So paranoid I'm checking my gas line until I got propane. We went through propane so fast. Talking about being able to heat our home. 20 heater off my frame. I hope it's getting I think the biker guy next door finally moved down to the end where the fires were. So he's out of my hair now. It's causing everybody problems down there. Better them than me, I guess. But yeah, anyway, so the rent owned $30,000. We had $6,000 paid. So we kind of forced the owner with all of our money to take that as the payment and let us have the house. Which she wasn't going to do. But, and then he phoned us back a little later. Because we're like, well, we'll keep up with the payments and we'll just keep the money in. Pay off all our debts and live high on the hog for a month or 2, I guess. But, he called back a couple days later and said he was going to take it. Poured all our money into the house. My baby mom was pissed. She did not give her any money. Well, that woman, in the name of trying to get money out of me, has sacrificed everything in my life. And just no, you're well taken care of. You don't need my money right at this time. Now I still got my H pending. When I get that, I'll be able to pay her right out. And so that's why I put all the money on my house. It's not going to be my only golden ticket, but for now, it's I need to eat. I need to breathe. The less I'm stressed out, the more I can help everybody else around me. So if I got my place and I got my shop back, I can build from that. So, and I'm going to learn how to code. You guys are going to see a game out of me in 2021 at least. And so on and so forth. But I'm going to throw everything I got into coding. Because I can't physically work in it. My life is over. And it has taken every ounce of strength that I have to not commit suicide and disappoint all my friends. Because I'm the survivor. I will find a way. That's what I do. No matter what. And I never give up. They got me stressed out, calling me this and that, and the whole 9 yards, and whatever. Water under the bridge. $5,000 in that woman's hand is not going to go far. When she smokes top brand cigarettes 2 packs a day. It's over $35 just for her smokes right there. Like, I'm not giving her all of my money and suffering and not eating so she can heat a pool outside of her house. That's what her big campaign is right now. I'm sorry, Candace, it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry, Ethan, that the family's got to talk like this in front of you and Elizabeth. Johnny shot out the window of my cube van. I'm sure that was on purpose. He says it was an accident, but how you're shooting a gopher and hit a driver's side window of a cube van 6 feet off the ground, I don't know. Especially when everybody's talking about me like they are. I hate how that family talks about me and influences right in front of my kids. That's not fair. They have no idea what I've been through. But anyways, I gotta get outside and move a bunch of garbage and stuff. It's just want to finish this quest so I can get the cube van here, because my friends are doing everything they can in their resources to get it here from out of town. Because the parents are sitting on a big acreage, and I took it out there living like a gypsy a few years back before the accident even. So like, I did not know that this was going to be my fate. So that's why I'm kind of away from everybody. But I've always been kind of self-sufficient since my parents died. I had no choice about it. I worked under the table all my life. So when it come time for this accident, my settlement, I wasn't even going to get the settlement. I had no medical records to prove that the accident was what did me in. I got no cartilage in my ankles, my knees, my lower back is all gone. It's all messed up in my ankles and my knee. And I got rheumatoid arthritis and osteoporosis and all that other shit. So I'm just gonna rot away. Sorry about the language. And it's not a fun experience. I don't have painkillers. I don't have story in my life. So it's been frustrating. Well, I got Trish, I love, she's loyal, I love her so much. She's helping out big time. I could not gotten this far without her. What did I actually come here for? This. So I'm doing the best I can under the circumstances I got, but like, they don't need to be attacking my stuff. How petty can you guys be? Over $5,000, that's not a lot of money to you. It's nothing. It's not gonna do me any favors, passing it out and sitting here suffering anymore, and I'm done being a hero for this woman because she undercuts me every chance she gets. Back in the past, when my father was dying, he had arranged for a property manager to work with me and get me back out paving. And the first job I done, I made an asphalt recycler. Okay, love you. So I made an asphalt recycler with my friend. This is a small time one. And we went out, and I had my buddy Serge help drive for me because my license is maintenance. She had to go on welfare instead of be a nurse and get a job. Goddamn nurse. She's got money. She just chooses not to work to collect the eye, and it really hits her. The government comes after me. Now the government can't come after me. I'm clean and clear of the government because I'm totally injured. I'm incapacitated. I'm stuck in my bed 24/7. Like, what the hell else do you want from me? I'm done. Leave me the hell alone. I love my kids very much, but I really hate their fun. Anyways, yeah, so made an asphalt recycler, and we went down and did this job, and it was with a little bit of propane and recycled asphalt, and the turnaround was $750. And the guy was more than happy. He was happy that I even said yes to doing the job. I said yes that I would do it, and he wrote the check, and it was floating to the ground, and he was gone. He sent his buddy the next day to make sure that we actually showed up and was doing the work, because he's been ripped off on this job a bunch of times. And what it was when they cut in new window wells in the parking lot, so I just had to get asphalt on the outside of the window well, and I'm like, well, I can't really pack that, and I'm not going to poke it with a stick. So I cut it far back enough for a tamper to fit in there, and patched some stuff off on the side, and I threw that all in for the $750. Took me 2 burns. My meshed together really well from the old patch to the new stuff. I blended in really well because the first batch wasn't enough, but it was still so hot, and I was freaking out I didn't have enough. But it was so hot, like I usually get it from the plant and transport it in the back of my truck with blankets and everything, and I shovel it out of the back of that truck and do all my work that way. So to have it like fresh out of the plant was a big difference, and it's something I never calculated, but ended up being a great bonus, thank God. And the job went really well, and the guy was really more than happy. Now that $750 and part of the contract was I had to give him $250 out of that, right? So my job was going to be a lot cheaper, but I threw in that $250 just to cover my butt. Well, my baby mama took that check because I couldn't cash it, and instead of giving it to me and letting me flip my worker the money and that guy his end, she took it and gave it to her brother and stiffed me for it, and it still stiffed me to this day. And I only got the money to Surge many weeks later, who will not come and drive for me anymore. The manager will not get me another job because it took me too long to get him the money. And she totally screwed me for that opportunity. And that's not just the only time. There are thousands of others before I've gotten to this road in this way. So, for me to give her my last scratch? Hell no. She ain't get nothing. She has cost me thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, more than numerous amount of times, and then stolen opportunities. So, like, they've got no right. I've got rights. But I still keep her humble pie and still help out. That's what I do. I can't sit here lying at night worrying about everybody else and get to sleep. And she sleeps just fine after she cut my head off. I'm done with that. She's not my friend. I'm sick of her acting like my friend just to get these intel off me. Just so she can hurt me even further. I can't wait till I got that van off of parents' property that was being damaged. The thing's a bloody tank. I've got a 5,000 watt generator in it, a drill press, a welder, all my jackhammers. Like my whole life, and my father and I's legacy, all that van. What's left of it. If Buddy was supposed to loan me money, he didn't have to. It just would have been a great help. I guess everyone else in this. And that's the story of my life, because everybody says, yeah, I can, and then when I need it done, it's just, they're not there. That kind of sucks. I should have never took the van out there, but it's just her way of saying, I'll help, but it got me by the short and curlies in her mind. With this COVID going on, I can't get nothing from the government or to the government or any else of that jazz, so I'm stuck waiting until I can get my ACE sorted out. I got the doctor give me all the go-ahead I need. Not faking. I think her family thinks I'm faking this. And that's not the case. I'm too proud for that crap anyway. I ain't got the time, the resources. But the insurance company wasn't going to pay me for my settlement. I had to get an injury lawyer and wait for 3 years before I even saw anything. And she took 30% off the top, which didn't leave me a lot. So we barely had enough for the house. If Buddy wanted to take it all or nothing, he either took every dime we had and let us own the house outright, or we kept the money and he continued waiting and getting the payments for another 5 or 6 years. And he did. At first he was like, hell no. So we started doing the numbers and getting things straightened out. None of that money would have went to Candace anyway. I would have got the government off my hiney. Well, I guess it would have gone to her because I got the government off my hiney. It's so stressful. Can't deal with it all. But the stuff that's out in the yard that I need to move, it's like, I can't lift 10 pounds, and we're talking a trailer full of garbage that I gotta get hauled away somewhere. I don't know how I'm gonna do any of this stuff. I got some things moved around and ready to go, but everything I can do by myself is done. I need help. I hate asking for help. That's pretty much it and all in a nutshell. But whatever. Whatever family thinks on me or anything else like that. It's no bearing on what I'm doing with my life. I'm not trying to stiff Candace outright. She'll get hers. Just not today. But that girl has cost me everything in these quick schemes of hers just to get a couple of $100 out of me so she can get her cigarettes because she's tapped herself out. She doesn't budget money for food. She's got, well, too much opportunity to her, so she can spend this now and Daddy can bail her out later and see what she does. And that's not really fair to me. Your ass is covered, you're golden. I have been suffering greatly. Don't eat, you know, and stuff like that. I'm withering away with this disease. On top of that, I used to be so strong, like I weigh 110 pounds. I should not have been doing the work that I've been doing. So with that and the accident, I was done. I was already having minor back problems with the accident. Or before the accident. And then after the accident, oh, I can't turn my head and cough or I'll throw my back out. It's like that touchy. So I'll lie here and play Roblox. I can't afford my Microsoft Gold account. Or you guys would see me on there, and sorry I haven't answered anybody back on it. It's my kid's Xbox One that I'm playing on, so. And that's when I'm over at his house, so I'm not going to sit there and waste his time going through, I got thousands of messages on Xbox anyway, since I started this whole Roblox thing. And it's still Spaz Eternal on the Xbox, but it's more like Spaz, because Spaz and the first B of Eternal are capitalized, so it confuses a lot of people. But they wouldn't let me have Spaz Eternal. It kind of makes me mad, because I've never seen that kid sign on, but he's got a Spaz Eternal. But I'm up to 114 subs now. Thank you, everyone, so much. I never thought that would happen to me, anyway. I was just gonna record the cool things at first. I started recording cool videos. Like, oh, I think I can do that. This is gonna be cool. I better record it. And that's what that whole first year is. For 700 videos or something like that. And that's why they sound so bad. I didn't have my mic and sound calibrated. And a lot of it was feeding back into the others and stuff like that. They sound really horrible. I'm not taking them down. This is a learning lesson. Starting to learn how to edit now. Blah, blah, blah. Not really trying, though. I never was. This is more of a hobby for me. I never imagined I'd have 100 subs. A couple of loyal ones, maybe, but I love you guys. Just want to say that. I appreciate everything everybody's done and helped me out with. I'm not out of the woods yet, and I got a lot of work to do that I can't do. The irony of it all escapes me. Drives me crazy. Anything makes me more irritated in life, it's the irony of it all. Like my baby mama trying to get money out of me and costs us both so much money in that pursuit to get nothing. So I hope she's proud of herself. But yeah, it's not like I bought a top-of-the-line house. And like, this is a fallen down little moldy shack that I can't keep up on the maintenance on. Then all the floors and everything are all rotten. There's some illegal history in the house I can't really talk about, so that's what caused all the mold. You know, about plant operations. Probably why I'm coughing the way I do. But it's mine. I'll get there. And our first winter, the hot water tank went. Our water lines froze, and it was real horrible. But I know how to do plumbing, so I cut the lines. They're going under the bathtub. There's a hole in the floor right outside, so I was explaining why at -40 everything was freezing up. So I cut my lines, thawed them out in the tub, reconnected them, and ran the hot water across the floor. Oh, pardon me, across the floor. Insulated the cold one and left that one going under the tub because it's cold. And we don't pay for water here, so we gotta leave the taps running in the winter so that nothing totally freezes up, because our house is lifted 3 feet off the ground and it is skirted and blocked out, but that only does so much. But the problem I had with the guy next door is he'd idle his truck and he had a remote start, so he had no idea, and he'd remote start it like 3 times in the morning before he left, an hour before he left. And the fumes were coming in under that lift and coming up through my venting. And like I had blue exhaust filling up in my house. And I went to go let him aware of this, and he really didn't care and chased me off the property, kinda. Not really, but verbally chastising me all that. Been harassing and threatening me ever since, and him and his bikers come to surround my house and rev up their bikes every once in a while just to show me how tough they are. And I just lay here and laugh, like, you guys are attacking a crippled guy, right? You know that. One of you punches me in the face, man, I'm gonna have you all over the news. And I'm gonna waste your whole faction. And what a POS you are. Well, it never came to that, and he's moved now, so let go of that fantasy. Get back to worrying about me. And that's been my life now for what? About 6 months. On top of COVID and all the crap. So my small business wasn't going to make it out of this. So I'm glad I had everything boxed up and stowed away. And I do got a couple of friends that are very interested with my lead. I think we could make a good company. They're good, honest gentlemen. And that's part of COVID that made me happy, is they can't work. Good. I can get them working. I just can't do the work. I'm terrified that if they don't show up, that's my problem in the past, is I've had employers not show up and I had to do all the work myself just to get the contract complete for the guy. Because contract is like a promise, only if you don't live up to your end of the promise, they can sue your butt off. Oh, coffee, coffee, coffee. Oh yeah, now that we got the house page, if I can get my H straightened out, set for life. So nice. And I'll be using that profit to make my free power generator that I'm so desperately trying to put together. Some of the pieces are out on the farm in the van, and some are here. I don't got any of the tools to put it together, and that's what's killing me. Generating, all I have to do is find a way to get 2600 RPMs onto this shaft. However, the way I decide to do that, I'm going to use a 12 volt and an inverter on a 120 engine, or 120 volt engine, motor, whatever, and have that power the generator, and that'll give me 220 volts to run the dryer and stuff like that. But if I can get that going with the solar panels and stuff like that, I'm gonna be laughing and off with it. But I don't want just that, right? I want lots. I want a lot of power, which is also doable. I don't know if I'm gonna use a battery bank or what, or just have an insane amount of power source constant to draw from, just over and above anything that I may need. And then with laptops and computer towers and stuff like that I got, I've probably got about 9 processors. Once I figure out what I'm doing with those, we're going to see some exciting stuff coming out of Spaz Industries. It's my fake company. Well, it's not fake. I've utilized Spaz Industries as a joke in everything that I do, and that actually might become a real thing here. I cannot find a meteor shower. I know exactly where it is, and I probably can do one, but I'm sure it's not different. But yeah, I haven't been able to focus my focus. So I yell at my kid all the time. Oh, way to go, Fear. That's my friend. Which is funny, he wasn't gonna be my friend, because he started mouthing me off the first time he seen me. My other friend was like, hey, don't you, blah blah blah. That's like the nicest guy on Roblox, you need his help, which was true. So I helped Fear, and we ended up being great friends. A lot of my good friends in my life have started out as enemies. Street brawl of some kind. I don't care about the meteor shower. I really need this done. But yeah, I've been AFKing my brown bear quests because they're just impossible. I've been at this already an hour today and I still haven't gotten the full oh, it's happening here. I've never had my sound on for years. Finally got handle rules on the battle board. Sorry, bud. I knew that was coming if you never come across any of my videos. But I'm sure you've been seeing me working very hard. And might not be advancing fast, but slowly and surely I am advancing. I will have that number 1, and when I get to number 1, I'm keeping it. That's the life. Sugar Smacks, I don't know where you came from. You weren't even in top 10. You were just number 1 one day. I missed it completely. You have to figure out how people are doing that. So that's why I chose the paddleboard. You can't attack. You don't have to sit there grinding in front of your computer 24/7 just to keep it. Well, you do. Not like the money. I just got to do a round every hour. Which is why you don't see me playing other games. You see me playing other games, but not very long. I'll always sneak back. I'm doing my kills and then I'll go back to the game. But I got a sea-doo on a trailer out back there, and I got a trailer full of garbage in the front, a sea-doo on a trailer in the back. I need boats to the front. I need the trailer that's loaded, all gone. All the garbage from our old house, which is loaded here. On Miracle. And just stuck it under the tent out in the yard. This is two 10 by 20 tents, front to front, or not side by side, endo to endo. The front of my property all the way to the back, which I was going to utilize as a lab, except for the tarp's rotten a single season. And it's all flopping and blowing in the wind and blowing all over my poor neighbor Colin's property all the way, making him angry. Thank God he's a nice gentleman. And everything in my life's just falling apart, including my mental health. It's so frustrating being the guy, and now I can't be the guy because I can't stand up, and I can't get up very fast, and I can't even get halfway through my regular chores without throwing my back out. And that is painful. I just want to die when that happens. I can't breathe. I can't move. And I ain't gonna be getting on any painkillers or anything else like that until the ace and everything else is sorted out, so... Suffering. Get through the suffering. But, those guys at Hanson Robotics, I've been looking into them. You know that Sophia everybody's raving on about? Did you know that she's like basically got it freeware? Python script? You can basically, and they're encouraging any user to help code, to help with the coding, because it's like that simple and easy. Well, that's where I'm going to take me and my son. He needs to enjoy the computers and the coding. Aced his school and everything, and he's got some robotics program that they're bringing in for him, and he's got to teach everybody in the school how to do it. I'm so proud of Ethan. So proud. Just killing it. Hope he does not go the way of his brother. One that shot out my window. Didn't even want to read, still can't read. Gets Ethan to do all his reading for him. And what I mean by can't read, I mean like, I want you to be able to pick up an encyclopedia and read it. No problems. I walk into a room, everything is read instantly. It doesn't even take me any effort to read anything. Alistair just does not believe me. Like, learn to read, guys. Get that over and done with, and you can absorb any intel that you need in your life for yourself. And you can see the fakeness and the reality and the politicians and everything going on that way. That's just that. Just learn how to read. And question everything. Wait a minute. Do your research on everything. You see that cool post? Look it up. Follow up on it. Make sure that stuff's legit before you send it on through. Because this world is full of idiots, man. And the government wants us to stay as idiots. We are no good standing up together with them. But with our heads down looking at our phones, with our masks over our face. That's exactly what they want. I'm not gonna get too involved in all that for you guys. Look, any of these quick notes I think I haven't used this one yet. 10 billion, 2 more billion. Shall take me long. And the thunderstorms have been quite prevalent here in Calgary. It's just been a joke. We got one nice day and then a week of crap. So I've not been able to get the work done around here like I wanted. Even when I'm okay and the weather's okay, everything falls into place. Never happens this fast. I gotta be stubborn, not quit, keep going and going and going. Grind everything out the hard way. Well, I just gotta get everything organized, but it's just so heavy. Well, we got this little dormer front porch walled in. It's our front porch walled in. I'm gonna use that as my... I've got this thing hermetically sealed up like a laboratory now, with only a couple of inlets into my house that are filtered. So those guys do just park around my house and try to exhaust me out, they can't. I can be buried under... If Yellowknife goes off and I'm buried under 7 foot of ash. I'm good. I'm still good. I just don't know how to get resources in and out, but pretty much have cut my way into a roof hatch by that point. I'll figure it out. I always do. Whenever you see me walking and twitching, it's because I'm trying to use my controller and autoclick at the same time. Or I got a mouse interference on my bed. So anytime you move from mouse to controller, cuts one out. Alright. Oh my god, I went too fast. What is going on here? Where am I, gummy mask? Oh, I still my demon. I thought it was gummy mask. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure I'm in my gummy mask. Yeah. No, I'm still a bear. Yeah, I'm in my gummy mask. So I just spent 90 billion on my stupid amulets yesterday. 100 billion before that, and I think 50. It's almost at like 200 billion, and I still got a crappy old amulet. At one point, I did have Scorching and Popstar, and I wish I just kept that. But the conversion rates and everything else was crap. So it's, you win one and you lose the other. It's kind of annoying. And I'm currently getting all my beasts to level 16 before I Okay, Spaz, get back and stump. Ah, you do it. Here's the old man's house. Oh, I'm gonna AFK this and start. Go hurt my back and come back. See what I can get done. For now, I just gotta get enough space to get that van here, because I think my buddy's gonna try to make moves tomorrow. I gotta make sure I got enough space on my property to get that here, and I'll figure it out later. So love, guys. Thank you for all the support. There's still got a lot of stress to chase down and take care of. But again, thank you for being here and watching and like and subscribe and all that. I kind of don't enjoy the picture-in-picture everybody wants to do. Face reveal. Go look at my cliff jumping videos. Some of you are probably kids and can't. I am streaming Fallout, and I'm going to do ARC videos as well, but I'm going to be swearing in those, so they're going to be over 18+. You get to see the true side of Spaz. And, yeah, that's pretty much it right there. Thank you for all the support and love, guys. Really appreciate that. And I'll see you around. Love. Bye for now. Oops.